Yeah. And then, oh, no, no, no. You know what I forgot to do? What I meant to do? Uh, so yeah, it can't just be this. Right. The thing I was going to put into, because like the only thing we're looking for here is capitalization. We're not actually looking for players can't change their name this way. And so just to avoid exploits, I'm going to say this, like, which is the name that we're fetching, dot lower. Uh, we're going to say this has to equal, oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, no, 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 this is fine. Right, because we just send it through. I was like, wait, we don't have access to that data. But no, of course we have access to that data. It's not index, it's not NW message index 1, but it's in NW message index 2. So these should be literally equivalent. Uh, yeah. So because the lowercase version of the name that we're getting should be exactly equivalent to the name that we started with, because that's like how that works. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that I remembered I wanted to put that in, and I had just kind of overlooked it. All right, so uh, oh sorry, I kind of zoned out of chat, but the whatever you get the sounds really called. Um, I I used to hate getting my hair cut because like I think I just like I don't know what it was. I always got the same boring haircut. And then at a certain point I was like I want to get an interesting haircut, but I don't want to pay a lot of money for it. So I went to the same the same not bartender, barber. I can talk, I swear. Um the same barber that I always went to, but then I was like I don't know. I was probably a really annoying customer that day because I was like just like really like I tried to be very nice about it. I tried to I was just I was very like I said multiple times like what I was looking for, and I tried to like encourage like understanding about like what it, like I basically had her say it back to me like but I was doing it I like normally I wouldn't have done anything like that, except this time I was it was so like I really wanted it, to get a nice haircut, the one that I liked. So I was like I was like I was trying to be as nice as possible. So like I was like going out of my way to be like this like the most I was like because like the I don't know with in like psychology like isn't it I don't know the concept of like positive reinforcement. Like I was basically like anything that like she did that was like right, I would like I don't know. I was probably like a terrible customer that day, I'm sure. But the end result was like I just like kept on like being like, yeah, that's perfect. Like, please, yes, do exactly like that. Yes, great, thank you. And and uh, I actually got a really good haircut, and now I can never go back. Now I have to have good haircuts for the rest of my life, or else I'll like melt into the sea, or something. I don't know. There's not a particularly interesting morals or like conclusion to that story, except that uh, yeah, I don't know. I guess like it really helps to like be very clear about like what you want with like with stuff like that, because like I don't know. Like the person I went to, at least, maybe I just went to like a really good like barber, but like she's totally delivered, and it was like changing my life. I'm exaggerating, but whatever. Yeah, right. Okay, so the reason I put the second, like I copy and pasted this thing that we just wrote about like saving the data, is that we're not going to do it for like the same player, but we're going to check, and we're not actually going. So yeah, this is going to be like this is going to be conditional, but like if what is it? So if yeah, if link dictionary uh index name or no, not it's not name here in this context. It's nd message index one, nd message index one. Um, wait, no. You know what? I don't have to save this. Now that I think about it, I don't have to save this to the linked Twitter account. I think that's a lie. I think I made that up. I think I don't actually do that. At least I can check if I actually do that. I think I don't though. Oh, wait. No, I kind of do. No, I do with the name command. So maybe instead of Yeah, no. Instead of saving that data and then having to like clean it up in like weird places and stuff like that, I'm instead going to I'm actually going to change it so that the name command is smarter. So like smarten up the name command to write to the correct uh, account uh, 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 when linked. Yeah, I think that's the better way to go about it because like it occurred to me like I don't like that idea. There's no reason that we need the Twitter account to like preserve that data as well. So no, to heck with that. Oh, actually, but actually, what I have to do here is so if right, so if ND message index one, index zero, if the first character here equals the ampersand, or no, not the ampersand, the did I call it an ampersand earlier? The at symbol, like the Twitter at symbol. Um, the right. So this is a case. No, so actually no. If right. So no. If any message index does not start with the at symbol, then we're good to go, because then we have the correct half of the account to which to save the whatever blah blah blah. But in the else case, we only got into this mess if we had a Twitch account. So we can assume the presence of a Twitch account, I feel like. Uh, huh. Oh. Oh, you know what? I can't assume that this player is in the player dictionary. So I can't necessarily assume. Oh, weird. Okay, so if yeah, no, in this case, this is fine because we can just do. In this case, this is fine. We can just do what we were gonna do. But in the case that yeah, in the case that the like the primary account is the Twitter half, then we say what then? Right. So if linked dictionary. So no, actually no. This is the case where we can't even assume the presence of the. Oh right. No, we can't assume the presence of the player in the player dictionary. Right. So actually we have to do this inside here also because otherwise. No. Regardless of what. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. So. Huh. All right. So the first thing that we'll check is if nd message index one is in the player dictionary. Uh, hey, that's a new follower notice. Sorry, just 1 second. Player dictionary. Well, yeah, I'll get back to that in just a second. Doc611, thank you very much for following the channel. Welcome. um, yes. Oops, I'm a typo person. Player dictionary dot keys. So if this player is still around, then we can set their name and yeah uh, uh, yeah, whatever. I guess we just have to run these conditionals twice because the other thing is that we have to whatever. So like there are like basically 4 cases, and like so in the else case only in oh yeah. So well, that's a little bit silly, but the else case here is actually going to be exactly like the same check of like whether the player is in the player dictionary, because in the case that the player is in the player in the case that the player is not in the player dictionary, then oh wait, no, so we can put this here actually. Yeah, so this is slightly less doopy. Slightly, I don't know, it's a little doopy either way, but whatever. We can put this here, and then no, I like to whatever. It's doopy. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. Doopy but fine. Okay. Right. So in the case that the player is in the player dictionary, but it's a Twitter player, then we can actually deal with this. Otherwise, we're just not going to bother. It's also a little crazy that it's a little unlikely that that this would actually ever happen. So like this is a very unlikely code path, I think. Gosh, why is the script like so freaking skippy? Why so skippy, script? Why so skippy? Sorry, I said I wasn't gonna like rant about the how choppy this script is, but like, oh whoa. Oh, have I haven't restarted the script since I fixed this, I think. Yeah. Oh, so that's whoops. Whatever. Um, yeah, but that doesn't explain why the script is so skippy. Like, look at this. We did all this like adding experience business. Script is fine. As soon as we stop doing the adding experience, all of a sudden we get all these slow frames. It's like, shouldn't the frames have slowed down like while we were doing extra processing at least? But no, like the slow times are always the time where nothing else is going on, and it's crazy. I really don't understand that. Crazy sauce. Nice try. Nice try, Sogan. Excuse me. um. so yeah. Right. So what were we doing? Okay. So if it's a Twitter, look, this is probably basically never going to happen. But if we have a Twitter player, uh, and the player is not in the player dictionary, we're just not going to care. If we have a Twitter player and the player is still in the player dictionary, like it's extremely unlikely that you have linked accounts and we still don't know where your name is, because like we should be checking your name pretty regularly and like we should be setting it up pretty consistently. But just in the off chance that we don't have it for whatever reason, then we'll say like I don't know, these network calls could like fail or something, or like I don't know, or like for players who predate this system, right? Because like we're implementing this system, and like the first time we run the system, then um, it's yeah. So we'll have to retrofit some of the previous players. So we'll say if name if so right so if the player is in the player dictionary, then the player should be in the linked dictionary. So if linked dictionary index name not equals name, then we can say we'll do basically this thing with using linked dictionary name as this term here. We can assume the presence of it. Yeah, again, we can assume yeah, we can assume the presence of this folder because if without this folder, then there would be no link data. So like yeah, okay, and then so the else case, else if name oh it's not name. Why do I keep saying name? It's nd message index 1. So it'd be yeah that and that and then okay so oops, this is supposed to be indented. And then so else if name in backlink dictionary oh wait a second, no, it would have to be in backlink dictionary. It'd have to be in backlink dictionary because we already checked that the primary name, yeah, we already checked this is not the primary name. So actually we don't even have to support this case. We can just say else if nd message anyone in player dictionary.keys and nd, yeah, so actually we don't have to care about player dictionary.keys. All we have to care about is backlink dictionary.keys. Chuck Norris. Thank you. Oh no, my collar. Thank you, Chuck Norris. Thank you for your generosity. Um, um, Chuck Norris donates $2 and says, "Thank you for donating to me. Think about it." Chuck Norris, I greatly appreciate your generosity and your support, and I'm thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So, thank you, thank you, Chuck Norris, and you're welcome. Okay. um, thank you, Protospasm too, by the way. Excuse me. Yeah, the thing with the backlink dictionary or the player dictionary and the backlink dictionary is like whether the player is in the player dictionary is like neat and all, but like because like we don't. It's actually only really relevant to this other thing, like when we edit the player dictionary. And I was going to use the whether the player is in the player dictionary as an indication of whether they would be in the backlink dictionary, but that's like not even like why bother checking that? Like why not just cut right to the chase? And say is the player in the backlink dictionary dot keys because oops keys I have really bad spelling. I come up with like really creative typos. um, yeah, because if the character is already in the backlink dictionary dot keys, then we can just jump right ahead and say the same thing, except instead of nd message straight up, we use the backlink dictionary value of nd message, yeah. Okay, and that's what we do on this thread with that data once we get it. And that's all we have to do. We just save it. That's all this thread is responsible for. I mean, I kind of could have done that on the other thread. Kind of, but whatever. No, this is fine. Okay. Oh, no, you know why we do it on this thread is because this is the thread that reads that data. And so I don't want to like be reading and writing it at the same time. Like that could get gross. Anyways, this just feels better this way. Yeah. And then, and then, so what right, so then the other thing that we do is the graphics thread. So we have to do the same sort of like else if update name on the graphics thread. So let's go down to the graphics thread. Let's like down at the bottom of the script. So then we say elif actually no, this will be if this this shouldn't go very at the bottom of the list because this will actually happen fairly often. So we'll do it energy level. Probably doesn't happen that much. Lurking. Yeah, it happens about as often as lurking. It happens almost exactly as... No. It happens a lot less than lurking. A lot less... acted? No. Yeah, no, it happens actually a lot less than all of these things. Hypothetically. Add karma. It happens about as often as add karma. Probably more often than add karma. So I'll put it here. So elif ng message index 0 equals update name. Then oh yeah, we also have to change the way the lurking thing works because, like we were saying before, lurking is not just going to be a simple true false anymore. Yeah. So excuse me. Wait a second. Why am I not adding players to the join queue when they get unlurking? Seems weird. Am I using the join queue at all anymore? Because this is pointless. Wait a second. I don't use the JQ on this thread anymore, do I? No. No, I don't. Yeah, I just forgot to update this apparently. Oops. Cut that. Yeah, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, so when we come out of lurking, we'll want to also append to JQ the player's name, which in this case is ng message index 1. And yeah, so cool. And then yeah, right. So that's the thing, Sogom, is Chuck Norris has your wings. Um, I uh, I can I can give you back your karma if you want it. It doesn't happen automatically because like the system can't tell, right? Like according to the system, like your donations never came in from you. They were all Chuck Norris all along, right? That's because that's literally what this like that's like the thing that like this program does that's like weird. It like I literally like can't get that information out of this program. Like this program like all it ever does, like I don't know. It's just like that's the way it presents it. So if you ask this program, like you don't exist in the context of this program. I do have another system that like you haven't like literally lost all of your you haven't lost literally all of your karma history. It's just that like well so like for example like I think if you recall like was it like the majority of your karma, sorry, I have like a string in my mouth or something. Like the majority of your karma history came in under other names, so like it's like really spread out. So like the thing about that is that like I mean like you can take it back from Chuck Norris at any time, but according to the system Chuck Norris has it right now. So like you basically gave your karma to Chuck Norris is the way that that works. So um like I like if I could if this program was open source, like I could do like much smarter things like way easier. But like this program's not open source, so like I've done some I've taken some measures to avoid that. It's because like if we look at your data right now, like so like Sogom, if we look at your data, like according to your karma history, like you know it hasn't forgotten about your karma history, but like it can only know about your karma history when you're using your name. So uh, yeah, I'm actually a little surprised that you lost your wings. So yeah, so like what I was saying is like I can wait. Why does your karma total say 4, but your karma history says? Oh, I think I added one of these manually. Did I? Or else are these just offset? I don't feel like these should be offset. But yeah, so no, what I was saying is that like I don't actually have any karma. Like despite popular opinion, I've actually literally never donated to myself. And yet for some reason it says I have 12 karma. So like if you want Sogam, I can give you back your karma. Like I don't want to do this a lot. So if you'd be so kind as to not make me do this a lot, I don't know, like once every so often I'd be willing to do so, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, so what were we doing with like the lurking stuff? Oh yeah, so add what was it? Where was the update name? Yeah, so when we update Soga! Soga! Thank you very much for your generosity. I very much appreciate it. Sogam donates $2 and says, "That's how I get it back." And yeah, so now you should have it back. Yeah, the other thing, actually, I'm a little curious about that, because that could be indicative of a bug hypothetically. Is that it looked like your karma history and your karma total got out of sync, right? Because like this shows like a total of 8, but this only shows a total of 6. So I want to figure out like why that's happening for one thing. But I also want to fix it. I can't really fix it right now while the script is running, but I'll keep your karma total open, and oh wait, that's mine. I can just edit that manually because like that, yeah. Once I realized that the script was that the program that I'm using is a little weird, and like I wanted to like add like some additional like buffering so that the karma system isn't like completely like wonky crazy. I started implementing some other stuff like this karma history, karma total stuff, but you know can only do so much. So I yeah for now I can just like uh thank you Yakumus. Maybe I already missed you. Oh yeah, you said that a while ago. Sorry, I probably missed you, but all right. Yeah. I really wish like whoever's make that the people who make this program would just like give me the data that I need, but like right now, all right. So yeah, let's do what then? What are we doing? Update. Yeah. So update name. So yeah. So in this case, we just say yeah. This one's really simple. We just say G dictionary, G player dictionary, index index ng message, ng message index one. Oh yeah, actually, so the first things first, we have to say if ng message index one in G player dictionary dot keys, because again, like it's possible that the player left the simulation before we returned with their name data. So if the player's in the player dictionary, then we'll say let's so in that case, let's say their dot name value dot name equals ng message index 2 index 2 index 2 yeah, and then actually, you know what, I'm not going to change like the whole lurking thing. Like I'm not going to change how lurking works. I'm just going to say oh no, yeah, no, I am going to change how lurking works. I was like, if lurking only came up in like one place, then like that'd be one thing. But lurking actually comes up in a lot of different places. So I'm just gonna change, yeah. So like dot lurking. Let's start at the top. So like for the data thread, like I'm probably not gonna change how it works. Like it'll work the same for the data thread, like I was saying before. So like yeah, so it'll just be like true false or whatever. And then right, though for the player dictionary, it's gonna stay the same. For the graphics player dictionary, so if not lurking, no, we're gonna change it. Oh yeah, no, we can still say if not lurking, except it'll actually be a little different. It'll actually be like oh yeah, yeah. So it's gonna default. So instead of lurking defaulting to false, we're going to default lurking to, or instead of defaulting lurking to true, we're going to default it to 2, and then so when we yeah, so I guess we can still say if not lurking, but like it'll be a little more accurate to say if lurking equals 0 equals 0, then yeah, and we reference lurking in a few places. So again, we'll say if lurking greater than 0. And then again, so if lurking, or so instead of not lurking, we say if lurking equals 0, and then right. So lurking doesn't equal ng message anymore. What we'll say is like if ng message index 2, or if not ng message index 2, what do we do here? We say so yeah, so if not ng message index 2, then we say if G player dictionary ng message index 1 ng message index 1 dot name not equal, or if it equals blank, then what we're going to say is G player lurking equals 1. Else, in the case that they actually have a name, then we'll say lurking equals 0. And so then what we're going to say down here is when we update their name, is we're going to say if ng if dot lurking equals 1, then in this case, now that we've given them a name, we can say ng lurking equals 0. Okay. So yeah, so right. So now to be not lurking, you need to have a name too. I might change that. I might change my mind. All right. So then again, we also want to say if. So we only want to do. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, so we want to say if ng message index 2. No, actually, no. What we want to say here is actually if G player dictionary lurking equals 0. Oops. This is not supposed to say equals equals. It was supposed to say equals. But then actually in this case it was supposed to say equals equals. So say so if in this case if lurking equals 0, then we'll queue that up, and then actually yeah, we'll want to do this down here too, because this is like also a situation to do that, I suppose. Yeah. All right. I think that should be good, because now players will only be not lurking if they have a name. Yeah, that seems legit. Okay, so save that, and then and is there anything else I need to do? Oh, I needed to change it so that I need to update the their name thing. I'm a jig. The smarten up name command to write to the correct account when linked. Yes. So let's go to name and so right. So right now we just check if the player exists, and we actually don't need to do this like make dir thing anymore, because we can assume the existence of the player. But then yeah, no, what we can't assume is Twitch name. Oh, we do the Twitch name thing. Oh, okay. Well then. How about that? Twitch name equals. Huh. Wait a second. If name not equals comline 1 and name. Wait, what is Twitch name? Twitch name equals name. Wait, what? Twitch name equals name. If name not equal comlines 1. What is name? Oh, real name. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I guess I am smart. I'm smarter than I realized. Okay, cool. Good for me. Hooray for me! Alright, cool. Apparently this was done already. Which is kind of like cheating. If I add something to the backlog and I've already done it already, whatever. I'll still take credit for it. Alright. So, let's, yeah, so that should be done now, hypothetically. I mean, we'll see how, well, it's actually, for now, we can't really tell a difference as to whether it's working or not. Oh, wait, can we? No, we can't tell a difference. Unless the game crashes. If it crashes, we could probably tell the difference. But, no, it was occurring to me, like, with the blit, oops, not here. With, like, the blit char text thing, blit text char, do we lower? Yeah, we lower it. So, yeah, so it shouldn't crash or anything. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to really tell the difference. So, yeah, so I guess, like, I guess now, so now I can start thinking about like how to use the new text and stuff. 'Cause like we have our demo and that seems to like work okay. Uh, Hello side quest. Yeah, neat, neato. All right, so if this was like all capital W's, it'd be like really wide, right? Right, because that's how like text works. Capital W's are like the widest. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear the slamming noises, but like, don't mind that. I think that's just my neighbor. Um, so, um, all right, so, yeah, so the thing I was talking about earlier with like monospace and like this isn't that many characters. So like, what about the person with the Twitch name that's like 25 capital W's? Like, um, here, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, uh, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like the person with 25 capital W's as their Twitch name, their name is this long, and that's like really long. That's like longer than I'm comfortable with. Um, I mean, I'm not going to actually show it this big on screen. It's going to be smaller than this, but that's still just, I don't like that. Uh, no, I don't know. I just don't like having to accommodate like that trollish user case. I could make it so that there's like an upper limit, but I don't like that either. Maybe I'll just deal with this. I don't know. Because like I don't want to punish people who just have like who just happen to have long names. Like I have a long name in real life, and people with long names have it hard enough. Just in terms of like people remembering it, and like it's an inconvenience. Having a really long name is like really inconvenient. And so I I don't know. I just like I want to accommodate it. I just don't. But like it's also kind of like abusive because like people with like long names are like their name tags are going to be huge, and so it's going to make it harder for other people's name tags to show up. I guess I won't worry about that. Um, because I honestly at this point I can't think of anything I would do in that circumstance. So I kind of can't worry about that right now. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you know what I said I was going to do before I did this other stuff is I said I was going to get to those custom events that we got just recently. One of which I hear is a little bit murdery. Word on the street. So let's find out what that's about. All right, so new. All right, I'll do them in alphabet or in chronological order. So vote type is 2. Uh, and then there's no bonus. Oh wait, there's no bonus, and it is a starter, so I don't want to put anything there. Yeah, okay. Uh, and then so yeah, so is it multi? So it's the voice. Uh, is this multi? No, this is not multi. So it is 0, and then I'll pick the I'll have to pick an environment for it, but I'll pick that later. Or actually, let's before we go too far with stuff, let's see if there are any special. Uh, Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Yeah, cool. All right. So there's a the oh, that's awesome. All right. So this is a branching quest. I was like, wow. Lauren has been busy, but yeah, busy making a quest chain. So that's awesome. All right. So I have to remember that. Action 1 leads to trap. Action 2 leads to ambush. All right. Cool. Fun. Uh, all right. So it's vote. All right. So let's start plugging things in. Uh, uh, so here's the text of the event. It's not multi. So this is so wait, it's event type 2. Oh, there's always a neutral outcome. So there were no fake events though. So that's the neutral outcome. Here's the outcome 2, and I think there were only 2 outcomes. Right, because oh no, I guess there is a third one. Search, investigate, and continue on. All right, cool. And then cool. All right, so what were the oh, I'll have to keep this open and come back to it because in order to finish in order to set up the linkage, I'll have to first have the other quests existing. So we'll save the oh yeah, so actually I guess yeah, I have to pick an environment for it. So Do you hear something as you? Oh, I guess I. Uh, yeah, no, I was thinking I could put on the form like a field for. I think we talked about this before. I think we talked on like we could I could put a field on the form for players to specify their environments. But I think for now I'm actually like basically just like counting that as like a pro maneuver, um, and like players can specify if they want. But yeah, all right. So wait to hear something as you'll stop and listen. Yeah, so if you don't want spoilers, like don't pay attention to what's happening right now. You're something you stop and listen. Finally hear a quickly someone says search and save them, but wait, it may be a trap. You should quickly investigate, or is it figment of the narrow screen? So you should just continue on. So this sounds like I kind of want to say cave. I feel like well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, actually, maybe I should read the. Maybe I should find like set up the rest of the quest chain before I declare like what environment takes place in. Because like just like reading over this, like it seems like it might be taking place in the cave, or like it seems like it could take place in the cave, but I guess we don't really know. So all right, so this is event type 2 also, and this one is 0 bonus points because this one is non-starter. So the trap. Okay. So like I said, spoilers, but oh yeah, so is this one multi? No, this was not multi either. And we'll find out what the environment is at some point. So neutral outcome is here. First positive outcome is here. Second positive outcome is here, and there is a third one. Oops, that is supposed to be on a separate line. All right, save that. And then, oh yeah, I guess I can save these. No, I'll wait till the data is complete before I start saving them. All right, there was a note for this one, but it might have just been a to reaffirm the note from the previous one about like the post event for the voice. Yeah, okay. This is the voice. No, what? Who said that? All right, so this is balance. So this is event type 4. This is a non-starter, but with 0 bonus points. And yeah. All right, so this one is multi. This one is multi, and I guess we'll figure out what the environment is in just a moment. This is the ambush. Here is the text. Here is the neutral outcome. Neutral is not the right word for that. That's the, oh, whoops, this is not the line that's supposed to go on. I'm supposed to leave an extra line for blank space. And here are the outcomes. Lawrence sure likes his action tags. Using all 3 on all 3 quests. All 9 action tags, grand total. All right, so let's do what? Oh yeah, so was there an extra special note to this, or is that yeah, post event for the voice. Okay. I'm really excited to see what this murder event is. All right, so you, do you hear something? As you all stop and listen, faintly hear. I feel like this might be a typo. I'll have to check in with Lauren sometime. But I mean, maybe I don't know. Okay. Quickly, someone says search to save the time, but wait, it might be a trap. You should quickly investigate, or is it a figment of nearby stream? Oh, wait, nearby stream. Oh, so this actually probably takes place at the river. Although it could be an underground. It could be an underground stream. After you all meet, this one's a typo. It's not supposed to be meet with an A. It's supposed to be meet with an E. I'm pretty sure. No one found any information about the voice. You all continue on your way. After a surprisingly difficult search through the neighboring... I don't even know how to spell neighboring, but apparently... Wait, no, that's not right. It was spelled correctly the first time. Crazy. The spell check in this program is a little bit just bad. But this is supposed to be the neighboring country. I'm pretty sure. You successfully locate the source of the voice, but very quickly you notice something is very off about the area. There's a strong magical trap. Glad you did not trip it. How about that? think it's supposed to be murmur. Murmur of the stream. Shut up. Murmur is. Oh, murmur is spelled with two U's. Yeah. Murmur of the stream continues to play. Voices in your head as you continue on your adventure. So yeah, I'm saying cave or river for this probably. You've been caught in a trap. Is only too late that you discover the child's voice was the lure. Will you? Oh, I think yeah. This is supposed to be. Will you use your brawn to break the barrier? Use your skills to escape the trap, or use your intelligence to release yourselves. Uh, it is. It is too late. You took too long. When you get out, there's no sign of the trap's puppeteers. You take some time to dismantle the trap. You all successfully bashed the barrier down. Sorry, I am just reading what's on screen, so I was like reading it like slightly quietly in case I don't know. It feels like spoilers. It feels like I'm cheating, but yeah, whatever. Okay. You all successfully bashed the barrier down, startling and catching the Halogens before they could get away. You all successfully and gracefully bypassed the barrier, startling and catching the Halogens before they could get away. To the Halogens' surprise, that their trap opens up and releasing a band of adventurers to quickly capture them. So yeah, so far this could be the cave or the river, as far as I can tell. With the trap, you also notice the Halogens running it. After some quick communication, you must distract them from noticing your advance, as well as block their escape while the others sneak up to startle them. The plan goes off without a hitch. The Halogens are captured. This feels like a cave to me. So unless there's something in these last few lines that the child is released into the neighboring town's protection. The Halogens were distracted and confused, but then made a successful break and escape. They had nowhere to easily go, but the Halogens were able to gather up and break through your lines and escape. Man, where the Halogens were surprised. I think that was a typo. Other wits, they hastily dispersed off into the country. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna say cave. Oh yeah, right. So cave. So this is the cave, and so let's save this as a where is it? Events. Lauren. So this one, what was this one called? This is called the. This is called the ambush. The ambush. All right, and then right. So. Yeah. Okay. So now we have that set up. Then what was it? It was so action 1 leads to trap. Action 2 leads to ambush. All right. So now in this first event, we can say action 2 leads to ambush. So that'd be this one here. So I think I'll have to double check, but I think I think vertical bar is how I separate this data point. So the ambush. Yeah. Oh, I can't save this one yet. It's not ready. Oh, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is happening in a cave. I feel like this is happening in a cave. I might be wrong. I'll have to check with Lauren again. But he didn't specify, so it could be happening in a cave. I think. All right, so save this as. Oh yeah, what was this one? This was the trap. Yeah, and then the first one was the voice. This is the voice. Nope. And this one leads to the trap. And this one is called the voice. Yeah. All right. I think it's those vertical bars. I'm pretty sure that's how I annotate the difference between, or like the separation between. Let me double check. Betrayal, for example. Betrayal. Yeah, it's a vertical bar. Okay. Cool. So yeah. All right, it's murder time. Sorry. Oh, possessive apostrophe towns. Sorry, I didn't read that soon enough. Which one was that? Towns. All right, wait, it might have been the last one. Uh, uh, wait, which one? The last one was the ambush. Towns. Oh yeah, yeah. Good call. Uh, Thank y'all. All right. So excuse me. Let's murder. I feel weird saying it's murder time, but here we are. um, car warning. All right, so this is event type 2. Um, all right, here's the. I'll circle back for the other things. All right, I can't do line breaks, but I can. Yeah, so protospasm. Just to double check, the the event will go the event text when it shows up in game will be like Trusty Bard will say like hark he'll say hark exclamation point hark I just wanted to make sure that that's okay because like the hark exclamation point is like automatic like it so just to double check we've wandered into all right yeah so skip a line this is multi whoops yeah multi and we'll figure out the location oh yeah right the notes we should read the notes I should just get in the habit of reading the notes first this one's pretty intense had fun writing eating cookies oh insane pretty insane all right sounds good so right here's the neutral outcome which yeah again oh okay all right the yeah I was deleting quotation marks earlier and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't messing stuff up oh wait am I messing stuff up no wait hold on let me look at this oh yeah no I totally am messing it up I'm deleting quotation marks which I should not be deleting I guess I mean I do have to convert the quotation marks because like Google Docs uses like different quotation marks like than like the rest of the world. Oh yeah so right yeah I accidentally deleted quotation marks here. Uh, okay okay so the votes are cast. Yep, there we go. Candles. Okay. Okay, good. So far, so good. New line. All right. So so I have to get rid of these other quotation marks that Google Docs uses, which are not valid for, I don't know. So no line breaks, and then right. So convert to quotation marks we can use because reasons. And then okay. Oops, I accidentally deleted one. There we go. Okay. And then whoops, don't save. I like whenever I'm like writing stuff, I just like habitually control S like at intervals to just safety save like all the time, just all the time. Oh, again, safety save reflex. All right, we're almost there though. One more outcome to transfer, and to rinse the quotation marks, and I mean, it'd be nice if like the it'd be nice if if the data was just a little more like rugged and could like not just get like like destroyed all the time by like various like punctuation marks and characters and stuff like that. We'll call that a stretch goal. No. All right. So where does this take place? Hark, we've wandered into a cavern grotto. That sounds like a cave. I could be wrong, but that sounds like a cave. All right. So this one is called Cardborn. Oh, whoops. Why am I here? No, I should be in the events. Did I save Lawrence? Yeah, I saved Lawrence to the right place. Protospasm. Cardborning. Alright, cool. Because because it said cavern right here, like maybe I'm completely off and it shouldn't actually be in the cave, but because it said cavern grotto here, I didn't actually read like the entire text. Like I read bits and pieces like to as I was like reformatting it just to make sure I was using like the correct characters and stuff, but like I haven't read the full text yet, so should I? Should I just read it now? Because the other thing I was thinking, because I made it through the entire thing without uh interrobang. Uh I kind of like the hark hark if you don't mind it. Uh just because it sounds like almost more confused to me. Yeah, the thing about the hark is that like I mean it's there for standards because like I it's always there is the thing. It's literally always there. So that's not to say that I literally okay, thank you. Okay. Um okay, this is Sogom's Karma Total. I can fix that later. Um and then cool, yeah. All right, I just like I've never actually like played a quest because like every quest in the game. Oh no, that's not true. The bubbler. I got to play the bubbler. The only quests in this game that I've actually like played and not known everything about them going in have been Protospasm's quests. Somehow, just through some great coincidence, like every time you've written a quest Protospasm, I've been in a position where I could implement it without literally reading the whole thing. So I actually get the questing experience, which is kind of nice. There's before now. There's literally only been that one other situation, so I look forward to it. Um, Sweet. Sorry, I'm just a bit excited about that. Like I said, it doesn't happen very often. All right, why do I have two windows open here? Oh, because I opened a separate one for this. I don't really need that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we were looking at text before then, and I guess. Oh gosh, I'm gonna wince like every time the game like hitches now. Like technically it was like always doing this, but like it was just never noticeable because the frame rate wasn't supposed to be smooth. So I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. Um. But oh, it's painful. It's just like now that I like see it, it's like I don't know. Like I'm not saying like the graphics were better before, but like now that the graphics can be smooth, I just want them to be smooth. Like I want them to be smooth and stay smooth. And so this like constant interruption is like really irksome. Um, I don't know. I want to stop complaining about that at some point, but like I guess I'm just not ready yet to stop complaining about it. Someday. Um, all right. So sorry. Um, what was I doing? So sorry. Oh yeah, the tech stuff. I might I might wait on this because I might actually want to like I was like joking about it before, but I might like actually want to. I was like half joking about it before, but I might like legitimately want to like start over. No, that's crazy, right? I feel like that's crazy. But I also feel like it's crazy to stay with this thing that's like kind of proven itself to be somewhat inferior. So That's fun. That's a fun decision I get to make now. Um, when I say start over, I don't literally mean start over. I basically just mean like do a quick port to another like language. It would be a quick port if I did it in Unity. It'd be like a longer port if I did it in Hacks, which I'm tempted to, but like I don't know. Now might not be the right time to like. That might be a little. I don't know. That might be a little ambitious. Because, like, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing in this project, like, I don't even know if I can do that stuff in Hacks. Like, how is Hacks connectivity to Twitter? Like, how good is that? I don't need all of these windows open anymore. I can close some of these. Do do do. Right. Yeah. Doop doop. Yeah. I guess I don't need any of those open anymore. Um, like Hacks Twitter API. All right, so it apparently exists. Maybe Hacks Twitter API and added Twitter functionality. Oh, all right. Wait, you can all right, so I guess you can just you don't need like a Twitter API. You can just send it through the web. That's pretty straightforward. Um, yeah, the networking stuff in general is probably the stuff I have like the least experience with. So I don't know. That's the stuff that I'm like a little nervous about. And like yeah, earlier I was like hacks IRC bot, and like I was like looking for someone to see if like someone had done this before, and like I couldn't find like a good example of it, which is funny because like that was part of what attracted to me to Python in the first place was that there were like really clear examples of how other people were doing that stuff and how it was like working out just great for them. I don't know. It's like I think the toughest thing about it is that like I don't. It's at this point like it's gonna be a lot of work if I decide to like rewrite the project in a different language, and it's also it's gonna be a lot of work, and I don't know what the results will be like up front. Like whatever is like currently causing like hitching here, like what if it's not anything about like the program? What if it's like about like my computer or something? Or like what if it's like I don't know. It's there's like I probably shouldn't jump into it yet. And I guess like I mean so I'm hesitant to like continue working because like if I continue working now like anything I do now if I decide to redo the project later I'll just have to redo later. Um, so I don't know. And it'd be nice. It'd be nice if there was some way um, it'd be nice if there was some way to do what like I don't know. No, I don't even know. It'd just be nice if there was a simpler way, and I don't think that necessarily exists. So I should probably like just thinking about it isn't really gonna help me much. So unless I think I'm actually gonna like come to a some sort of decision, I don't know. I'm probably I should probably just continue with like what I've got so far because um I don't I shouldn't like be making this decision right now. Like I can't make this decision right now. So like the more neutral of the options is basically just to continue with what I'm doing so far. Uh, yeah, it is really tempting though. Just like I'm just like watching the screen right now and like I'm just so unimpressed with like what I'm seeing. So like yeah, just for comparison, like I'm going to I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna save this is unoriginal. Oh wait, yeah, no, I guess this is fine. I'm gonna save this as not original, and I'm gonna just run it through actually, I guess technically I could run multiple versions of it at the same time. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like gonna run it through the command prompt or something. Uh so CMD. No, what are you doing? Not here. Hit this button. CMD. So yeah, so CD dot slash projects journey. Yeah. What? Oh, projects plural. Python journey dot py log. Yeah, whatever. Log dot txt. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, all right. So I have errors. Let's go to line 1237. And, oh yeah, I forgot this here, apparently. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Invalid syntax. All right. Considering I typed code, I guess I should have known there would be invalid syntax in here. Go to 45. Wait, seriously? Line 4574? I didn't realize my script was gone that long. Wait, what are you complaining about? Lurking. Oh, equals one, not equals one. Yeah. What else? I just fixed that one. Did I not save it? Control save. Shut up! I fixed that one. You dork. That's not the file anymore. That hasn't been the file for like years now. By years I mean like a split second. But shut up. Whatever. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You're an insane person. You stupid, insane stupidness. You crazy, insane. What are you even talking about? 4574. That was the one I just fixed. 4574. Wait, why is it saying... Oh, I'm forgetting the... Oh, right, okay. Whoops, alright. What are you complaining about now? 4610. Is this a real thing? This better be a real thing. 4610. Yes. I forgot to say if, right? Yeah, I forgot to say if. Okay. Well, alright then. Here we go. Why was I running this? I feel like I ran this for a reason, and what was that reason? I was going to... No, I can't for the life of me remember why I was actually doing this. Well, we fixed some bugs, so at least we accomplished that. I don't know. I don't remember. What was I talking about? I was talking about like how I might like rewrite the program. Oh well, whatever. Let's instead do what? Let's rewrite everything. No, I swear I was gonna do something with this, but nah, whatever. It's out of my head now. I'll just not worry about it. Oh cripes! Look how, or don't look at how bad the frame rate is, because it's deplorable, and I can't get over how bad it is. I really can't. At this point, like, I'm just, my new, like, for perpetuity, I am now, look at this, it went down to 7 frames per second. That's almost as low as it was before, when, like, it wasn't threaded, like, when nothing was threaded. Like, how dare it? So annoying. Um, I, I just don't even know. I just don't even. Don't even know. I mean, I should probably look into like those profiling tools and stuff to like, I don't know, figure something out, or just like not use Pygame, or like apparently I don't know. Like I was looking at this other thing like Kivi, which seemed like it might be an alternative, but apparently even it uses like Pygame under the hood. So I think the gist is that I should just get rid of. I should just move away from Python. I feel like that's like the. I feel like all signs kind of point in that direction, and that would imply that I should. Oh my gosh! Look at this frame rate. This is disgusting. This is like putrid. How dare it? Like I'm like kind of not even sarcastic about like saying how dare it be so bad. Um, because frankly, this is like garbage. This is like so pathetically bad. Uh, well, it's gotten a little better, but like 7 frames per second, like no, no. I can't tell if Dog then was joking earlier when he said just like abandon it, like just like just like abandon it before it's too late. Um, I'm starting to think that maybe he was being serious. So I don't know. Maybe I should. When I say abandon, I mean abandon Python, not the project. I'd be rewriting the project in probably C sharp, I guess. I guess. Uh, oh, lists. I use lists a lot in this project. Um, in a way that I don't tend to use them in C sharp. In C sharp, I need to figure out how to. I don't, in C sharp. I forget what it's called. There's like a thing that like is like the comparable thing. And then I forget what it's called though. I guess I'd have to figure out how to use that. Um, I don't know though. Maybe I should. Maybe that's the maybe that's the next thing to do. Uh, oh man, what a day! What a week it has been! What a week it has been! Um, all right, whatever. Sure, why not? Let's do this. Let's uh let's do this thing. I might as well uh just start over. Just start over. Why not? Um all right, cool. Funny thing, I already have this item in my backlog. Start over. Because I've been considering this for a while. Um, I mean, like the other thing that I told myself that I'd consider if I decided to start over was 3D art instead. I probably don't want to do that necessarily. Do I? No, I probably don't want to do that necessarily. No, probably not. I'll probably keep the art 2D. Like I'll probably keep like all the assets the same probably, and then and just like rewrite it. Cripes. If I rewrite it and it's still like not good, then I'm gonna just die. I think that's the next. That's phase three. If I rewrite the entire program and it's still not good, I'll just stop existing. I'll just vanish into thin air. Um, all right, no, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna. All right. Oof. What do you guys want to do? I I've like talked myself to a point where like I I want to try. Like I do and I don't want to. I guess I'm just not enthusiastic about any of my options right now. Like, oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to see like how this game would work if, like, with a barrage of incoming data. Um, so I think, what was I gonna do there? Yeah, I was thinking I might, yeah, I guess I should run that test, I guess, just to see like what happens there. So, uh, I don't know. Maybe, maybe, um, what was I gonna say? Like the, yeah, so maybe with, maybe in the I don't know. So okay, so the reason that this is especially difficult is that like I've like with this change, like with the smoother animation, I was thinking like maybe the project would be like approaching like a just like another state, like a more advanced state, like a better state hypothetically. So uh oh no no no. I no, it's have you ever had to like like undo 6 months of work? Have you ever been at a point where like you're like, should I undo 6 months of work? Because this has nothing to do with burnout. It's literally 6 entire months that I'm considering like back, like rolling back. And like if you've, I'm tempted to say you've probably never been in that position before. Because let me tell you, it's not something that you can decide instantaneously. And if I seem stressed, it's not because of burnout. It's because like freaking 6 months of work. All right, like I'm not losing it, right? I'm just changing it, but like that's still a big decision either way. I hope you're never in this position because it's not fun. It doesn't feel good. It feels like it's it's like it's like there are times in game development when there's like a very clear path in front of you and you're just like, oh, here's what I do. I stroll down this path and what a lovely path this is. um this is like the exact opposite. Like everything seems like really like diffuse and like cloudy and like just incredibly like uncertain. So it's like it's the it's not that bad. Like it's not like I'm in a bad situation. It's just that I'm in a situation where I I like hypothetically I might have lost a lot of like I didn't literally lose time, but like time that I thought I'd spent, I might I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like I know I've made 6 months of progress, but to the extent that like some of that was in the wrong direction, or like to the extent that I feel like changing the direction, like you can go a distance in 6 months. So like I don't know. I'll draw pictures. Drawing pictures always helps me. So it's like so it's like right. So like so let's say this is where we started, and we spent 6 months like working in this direction, right? Uh, hold on, this is a terrible drawing. I need a bigger brush. All right, so let's say we started here, and we spent 6 months going in this direction. Uh, um, the nice thing about that is that like you think about things like, oh look, here's like 6.5, here's 7, here's 7.5. But like the thing is, what if instead of going in this direction, what if it would have been better to like go in this direction, right? Like what if it would have been better to go like this way with it instead? So now like now all of a sudden, or actually here, let's just go directly out like this. So now so now to get to 6.5, it's not just like this distance here. To get to 6.5, all of a sudden 6.5 is over here. So like we're at 6, right? But like it's basically the decision between like so what if this is like what if this like bar up here, like where the screen ends, like what if this is literally where it ends? Like what if I get to this point and all of a sudden like the performance like degrades like to such a state that like the project like doesn't even like run in like in anything even vaguely like satisfactory. Like like if that's the risk of continuing down this course, then all of a sudden what felt like it was only like half a month away, like this, all of a sudden it's like this freaking far away, and this can take a lot longer to like recoup. So like this is what I'm staring down. Like this is like I don't know, that's literally like, I mean, according to this scale, this is like 3 months of work to get to this point. But like I don't know if it's literally 3 months. It's just like all what felt like it was very close is suddenly like potentially like, and that's what I'm trying to describe. It's not that I'm burnt out. It's not that I don't want to do this work. It's that like I don't know. And then okay, so then the other thing. What if I spend this like I'm just for the sake of argument, let's call it 3 months. Uh let's say I do spend the 3 months, and what if things aren't better? Like what if I spend 3 months making the project like just the same as it was? And I don't think it'll be 3 months. I think it'll be like probably not even a month. But like still, that's a long time to like hope that things like just kind of work out. Um so uh I don't know. So if I seem conflicted, um there's not really a problem is the thing. Like there's nothing that's wrong. It's just that like I just like I don't trust the tools that I'm using, and like I kind of want to jump ship, I guess. The thing is like the other ship that's available to me, like it's not the ship that I'd want, right? So it's like yeah, it's kind of like I get to choose between three things, none of which I'm certain about. And yeah, like I enjoy like experimentation and like prototyping, but like I don't feel like the project is like at the stage where it should be like experimental prototypey. It should be like I should actually be like making it a real project, like in real life. By which I mean like a project that could actually like work someday, right? Um, I like I said, I like experimentation and I like prototyping, but like there's a time and a place for experimentation and prototyping, and I don't feel like this is the time or the place for it anymore. Which isn't to say that like I don't have other big ideas for side quests. Like I think side quests could be something very different than what it is today, in good ways. And in fact, like I was kind of hoping that after this week, after I got back to like working on like proper development, I would actually get to work on some of those things. But no, like now I'm staring down like the possibility of like having to like do this stuff for like a million. So like yeah, so just saw the thing that like keeps prompting me to think about these things is like the frame rate. It just isn't smooth. It just it just really isn't. Like that, for example. Like what the crap is that? It's nothing as far as I can tell, it has nothing to do with the script. Like at least there's no specific correlation. Like so like these lines that we see here, this is like when the script is doing something. These lines here are just the slow frames that we're seeing. And like these slow frames are just like happening like at seemingly random times. Um corresponding to like nothing in particular. And the frame rate itself is just like horribly low. In fact, it seems to be decreasing over time. Like a few days ago, it was running at 80 frames per second, and yesterday and today it was running at like 15 frames per second, and now it's running at like 7 frames per second. It's like by the end of the week, like the game won't even run anymore. The game will just like be a single screen that never flips. Um, so right. So like I said, I don't trust my tools, and I just I kind of want to change course. Uh, I'm I guess I'm having side quests existential crisis. Like um and it's not like you it's not I mean it's not like if there's a crisis, it's not like you have the option to decline, right? I mean like I could like ignore all of these indications and I could just like keep doing what I'm doing. But like I mean the reason that I'm like paying any heed to this is because these indications might be indications that I should not be doing what I'm doing, right? So um yeah, I like I don't know. Right, so that I guess it'd be technically less boring to look up like profiling stuff than to just like talk into the camera. So um, I know I said I wasn't gonna like look up like earlier. I didn't look up profiling stuff because I didn't think it would be the most interesting thing to do on camera. But I guess it's like I don't know. It's not the worst thing either. So what is this? What is this profiling business? Introduction to profile. C profile and profile provide deterministic profiling of Python programs. A profile is a set of statistics that describe how often and for how long various parts of the program executed. These statistics can be formatted into reports of the pstats module. The Python standard library provides 3 different implementations for the same profiling interface. cProfile is recommended for most users. Alright, that sounds good. It's a C extension with reasonable overhead that makes it suitable for profiling long-running programs based on whatever. Profile is pure Python module whose interface is imitated by C profile, but which adds significant overhead to profiled programs. Oh, if you're trying to extend the profile in some way, huh? All right, so probably C profile. Hotshot was an experimental C module that focused on minimizing the overhead of profiling at the expense of longer data post-processing times. Oh, well, it's no longer maintained. I mean, that does sound interesting, but it's apparently no longer maintained. So, all right, so C profile it is then, probably. So, C profile is much lower overhead, was newer and might not be available on all systems. Well, Python 2.5 is not that new anymore, so um, so let's see. Run. This function takes a single argument that can be passed to the exec function and an optional file name, gathers profiling statistics from the execution. If no file name is present, then this function automatically creates a stats instance and prints a simple profiling report. If the sort value is specified as a pass profile. What? This function is similar to run with added arguments to supply the globals and local dictionaries for the command string this routine executes. Profile. This class is normally only used if more precise controlling over profile is needed than what the C profile run. What does it does? This function takes a single argument that can be passed in the exec function, an optional file name. I'm not like this doesn't explain anything. Like, whatever. Oh, and gathers profiling statistics from the execution. What's the file name? Oh. Progressive V. I'm not a programmer, so if you're here to watch me program, you came to the wrong place. Sorry, bro. Uh, uh, um, so this class is normally used if more precise control over profiling is needed than what the cprofile.run function provides. A custom timer. Oh, hey, Killer Q. Did I say hey already? I forget. Sorry if I didn't. So custom timer can be supplied for measuring how long codes takes. I don't understand what's happening here. I'll like look up an example, I guess. Uh, no, I swear, I'm not a programmer. And programming is not why anyone should watch this channel. Like, if you want to get better at programming, like, you could go worse places, but, like, I'm a game developer. Like, if you want to get better at game development, like, watch me. And, like, so, like, why I'm not apologetic about anything I've been doing here is that this is game development. This is literally game development that's happening right now. Like, you have to make important decisions in game development, and, like, in order to make important decisions, you probably should, like, think about your options, and if you're going to be thinking about your options, you might want to, like, talk through your options, especially if you have an audience. So, no, this is, right, like, I don't know. All right. No, coding, programming, all of those things are not what I do. I'm a game developer. Um, and if you see me programming or coding, it's because I needed to do that thing in order to accomplish the thing I was trying to accomplish. But if you, what, like, the only reason we're here is for game development. So, like, literally just game development. Uh, it's even the channel that we're streaming under. Um, all right, so oh yeah, I was gonna look up Python C profiler, C profile, C profile, C profile. I thought it was C profiler, but no, C profile. Example, I guess. I don't know. um, how can you profile a Python script? That is an excellent question. Python includes a profiler called cprofile. It not only gives the total running time, but also times each function separately. Dang. That's what I was worried about. Because, like, I freaking hate functions. They're, like, in Python, they're, like, the most annoying, stupid thing. And, so yeah, this probably isn't going to actually be too helpful for me. Because, like, the way I set up the project, like, the data that comes back from this is going to be, like, not useful. Whelp. um, oh, okay. I guess I might as well see what it comes up with. Because if I can just, like, run it like this, then, like, that, I don't know. It's interesting enough. I mean, yeah, I guess, like, if it's easy as this, I might as well just, like, try it. Uh, what does that do? All right, I'm gonna leave it as like original equals false for this test. Just because I'm not gonna like stop the other script. So cmd. All right, so cd dot dot slash dot dot slash projects journey. All right, so what was the command? It was like Python dash m c profile. I forget. Uh, dash m c profile. I have no clue what this is gonna do. Sure need fi. Log.txt. That's what I know. Um, what was this supposed to do? Is it? Is it working? What did it say was the default if you don't specify a file? Because I'm guessing that might be happening. I don't know. Log. Wait, what's log2.txt? Is this like old or did it? Is this the current one? Did it? No, this must be old. Yeah, that's old. So where is this like profiler data supposed to be happening? I don't get it. I don't think it's working. um, uh, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm annoyed right now, so I'm gonna clear chat. um, so, yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna clear chat. All right, so, uh, yeah, all right, I think the profiler thing, like, it would be nice, but I don't think it's like for me exactly. So it's probably like a fool's errand, or it's like I don't think it's gonna be like I don't know. Maybe I will look into it again later, but like right now, for like what we have set up here, I don't think it's gonna be worth looking into right now. So let's uh, let's uh, let's do something else instead. I was being serious when I was curious to know what you guys wanted to do because like I know what my priorities are, and I know what I'll be doing for side quests, or I know like what are my options for side quests, but like I was saying, like what I really need to be doing right now is not working on side quests. So I really should be doing something else. And so, um, yeah. Um, all right. So what are we doing? Uh, I guess we can. I could work on art, right? Because like, if even if I restart the project, I'm gonna like. I wasn't. I'm probably not serious about uh like if I was gonna start another project, it would be it would just be like a it'd be like a jam something. Like I'm not like side quest is not gonna stop being my main focus, but like I do that a lot. Like I that was how Signal Jam started. Is I got bored one day and I was like, "What do you guys want to do?" And we've had from since, and um, I don't know. I'm not like I don't have a boss, right? So like I know, like at the end of the day, the only thing I have to the only thing I need to have accomplished at the end of the day is what I is like the only thing I need at the end of the day is to have accomplished what I consider like good or like positive or something. And like working on a small project like for no particular reason, like that's fine. Like I'm working on something. I who knows, maybe I will decide that like, oh my gosh, this new thing is so good. I'm gonna work on that forever instead. Uh but like yeah, because I'm doing it on stream, I might as well get your guys' input, right? Because like you guys are here too. Um and all right, so why I don't know. If Dog, then were you serious earlier when you said that like Python and Pygame are like horrible and that I should like abandon them as fast as possible? Because I'll be honest, I've spent a fair amount of the day. I don't know if you've heard the whole thing, but I've been, like spent a fair amount of the day. Uh, uh, I get 8 hours of sleep every night, Killer Q. So don't you worry about me. I 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep. Those are the target numbers, and I'm pretty good about them. So, although I do sleep on the weekends, even though I don't work on the weekends. All right, yeah, yeah. I just like I don't know. Like Pygame had one job. Pygame had one job. Pygame just had to like draw little pixels on the screen, and like yeah. All right. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I, well. So yeah. So the thing I don't like about okay. So the thing I don't know about is like if I had to choose between Hacks and Unity, I'd actually want to work in Hacks. But the thing about that is that I know less about Hacks, and specifically, I don't know if it will be satisfactory for everything that I want to be doing, which is a big if. Um, if it turns out, I mean, I guess I could try it, and if it turns out not to be satisfactory, then I could I could rewrite the project again, right? Why not just rewrite the project like 500 times? Why do I prefer Hacks over Unity? Yeah, to be clear, I'm not saying Hacks is better than Unity. What I'm saying is if I had to choose, I would probably choose Hacks over Unity. Hacks, I guess technically Hacks is just a language. But yeah, Hacks is like a language that, let's read about Hacks. Let's look at Hacks. Hacks is a cross-platform toolkit, excuse me. Hacks is an open source toolkit based on a modern high-level strictly typed programming language. So it's like I don't know. I guess like when you say Hacks, like you might be talking about the language, but you might be talking about like the whole toolkit. Um, so like the thing that I like about Hacks is that it like kind of like Unity, like you can deploy it with relative ease to like a number of pythons, like pythons. I was reading the word python here. A number of platforms natively, and it just I like smart people like oh, well, you know who first told me about it was Breakly. A lot of people who are watching right now have no clue who I just talked, whose name I just said. But if dog, then I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. So like, and like other people have told me that like it's like cool and good, and like I left overall with the, even though I don't know that much about it really, like in terms of how it works. I've been left with the overall impression that it's probably worth looking into. It's like it could be good to know, and like so the reason I'm thinking of it specifically now is that part of the like the only reason I hadn't like really investigated hacks previously is that I never found like a really mind blowing 3D rendering like engine for like for use in hacks, but SideQuest just doesn't use 3D. So like if I've been holding off on learning hacks because like I was like, okay, maybe if I do a 2D project. And actually one of the one of the other projects I was thinking I might use hacks for, whoops, not Tidor, is IMA, but at this point like I don't know if I'm actually going to do IMA as a full project. I might, but like we'll see. So yeah, so like I was going to wait until like I had like an actual 2D project to make. Anyways, I don't know. I I know that, so yeah, so I don't know if everything that I would want to do for the project is doable in hacks. I know for certain that Unity would make all those things easier, which is harsh. And like I don't know. So the reason I'm just like slightly hesitant about uh the reason I'm just is the the reason I'm slightly hesitant about Unity is that like it's it's like it's probably fine, right? It's probably like super fine and great, but like the one thing I understand about it is that like it's not like it's like there are actually engines with like better performance than Unity. And since like the reason I'm like not enthusiastic about Python is that it has like what I perceive as an artificial performance limitation. I perceive it as artificial in that like it's bottlenecking in a way that like would have been foreseeable and was probably not necessary. Um, so I don't know, like I really just I should probably just try something. I should probably just like cuz like I at this point I'm fairly I don't know. I really don't know. At this point like though the idea of like getting away from like what I've got going so far, like this was like a really like prolonged prototyping process apparently. Which is kind of true. And all right, so like hacks IRC bot. Hacks IRC. How does hacks connect to IRC? Hacks IRC. No, not hacks IRC channel. Hacks 8 ways to get on IRC. That sounds good. Uh Wait, no, I'm not trying to connect to IRC. Stop telling me how to connect to IRC. I want to connect. I want to freaking use it with hacks. Hacks IRC client. No, not. This is not helpful. This is so not helpful. Fine. Like hacks IRC bot. Like, all right. There's this one like Nicomancer that I kept seeing like when I was looking for this the other day. Oh no, was this the one that's like empty? This is the one that's like doesn't actually have any files checked in. Yeah, great. No, so wait, what was the other one? Was this one? I just like, I don't know. If I'm really considering this, then like I need to know to the extent, like to the greatest extent possible that like things are actually going to work. And I know that's not like a guarantee, but oh, what's the question? But for SideQuest, do I really need it? No. Oh yeah, no. I don't. Right. So yeah. So the thing about hacks, like I didn't necessarily want to put SideQuest in hacks because hacks because SideQuest needs hacks. I wanted to learn hacks. I wanted to get better at hacks. That's one of my like goals. Like not for any particular project, but just like a general goal for me in game development. And so yeah. So the deployment thing wasn't attractive to me for SideQuest in particular. It's just attractive to me in general. Like I like having options like that. And so I mean, so like one of the reasons I liked Unity too, or one of the reasons I like Unity, um, the yeah, I guess yeah, that's true. Like I don't, it doesn't just have to be like hacks or Unity. I was just thinking like I don't have a specific goal to like get better at like so yeah so right so it was basically like what I want and like what I'm good at or like like Unity seems like a safe bet because like it'll make a ton of things easy. Um, Hacks is like aspirational for me, I guess, because like if I worked in hacks, then like I wouldn't just be making a project. I would also be like realizing like my goals as a developer for myself, I guess. Um, Whereas like if I learned like if I use some other engine, like I'd get really good at some engine that I probably like don't care about, I guess. I don't know. Hack supports Python? I don't know. Hacks Python. Wait, yeah, it says Python's like a target. It I don't know what that means exactly. Compiler target? It's like uh I don't know. I honestly don't know what that means. Like I feel like hacks is written in like its own. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Getting good at hacks doesn't seem as generally useful. Really? Why don't just because of what I said about the 3D stuff. Uh, I don't know. I'd like maybe I'm crazy, but like hacks seemed like a good skill to have. It seemed like one that I wanted to have. I guess. Uh, uh, I maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe hacks is super stupid and like bad and dumb. But like that wasn't my impression of it. My impression was that it could actually be worthwhile to know. Um, I don't know though. Maybe I should probably just go with Unity for now, right? Because like that's like the one that I will be less bumbling about, and I can be at least fairly confident that I can accomplish everything that I'd want to be accomplishing with Unity. Um, or I could just like write my own like low level 2D graphics. Sorry, sorry, sorry. No, I can totally do that. I can totally do that. Uh, Hacks can be a bit funny sometimes. All right. Well, I like humor. I like to laugh. Although I assume that's not the type of funny that you meant. um, yeah, I guess I should just do Unity. Um, you can make pretty big games in Unity, which is funny because I've never thought of this as a big game before. But I just like because I see it like kind of like busting out of like its current uh like what it's currently capable of. It's like feeling not big, but like bigger than usual. What is this? I'm so unenthusiastic about the. I like. I'm like really close to just like literally like hiding the graphics for myself because like I can't. I just like can't even look at this. Like I'm tempted to call it garbage, and I don't mean that because I'm not like pleased with what I've like accomplished, but like C++ SDL. Well, so like yeah. I yeah, I don't know. I guess I mean it's entirely possible that I just should not be making a decision right now. Um I've been streaming for about 8 hours now, which is usually about how long I stream. I didn't plan on spending so much time being like not specifically productive right now, which is a little disappointing to me. But I guess you know whatever. Um, yeah, no, whatever. I guess yeah, I should probably just go with Unity. Like it's not like I don't like Unity. It's just that it seemed like in some ways it seemed like it might be a good uh it might be a good alternative. Can I with Unity, how hard is it to like have like a secret control panel versus like the main game? Like is that I don't know how to do that in Unity. um I mean like I guess I don't need the secret control panel. I do really like it though. I guess I can figure that out once I cuz it's not like it's not like I know how to do that in it's not like I know how to do that in hacks either. I know how to do like nothing in hacks. All right, so yeah, it should probably be Unity, I guess. I guess. I suppose. This this is right now. I like for side quest. I have like the so this is like the window. This is the Pygame window with the game graphics, and then I just have like the separate control panel, which I don't know. I guess that's kind of nice. With Python, I was just able to just kind of like be like, oh yeah, make two different windows. I want two windows. I want two different windows. Um, uh, WinForms in C Sharp with Unity. Can you get at WinForms? I don't know. That's a good question. Uh, and then I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know. So whatever I feel like doing it, there'll probably be something that I can do in that way. And like, who knows? Maybe I'll just have to adapt some things too. Like, some things I might just have to. I might just have to change. Like, I do try and like accommodate. Like, I mean, I try to like take advantage of like whatever's like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, right. Like, when I said I don't need the secret panel, what I kind of meant was like I don't need it to be like a different thing. It'd be kind of nice if it was a different thing. I mean, it is nice having it as a different thing, but like, I yeah. All right. So, as you can tell, I'm not enthusiastic right now. I'm just like pure T Kinder. Is that true? Can T Kinder actually render like sprites and stuff? I trust Tkinter far less than I trust like most things. So it's not to say I trust it less than I trust Pygame. Um, I I don't know. I what should I do? I guess like I don't know. It's just like I feel like Pygame's job, like I bet Pygame can do like really cool and interesting things, but I feel like I'm not asking Pygame to do cool and interesting things. I feel like I'm asking Pygame to do something really simple, and it's failing at that, which is like the disappointing part. Like I never expected Pygame to be like a particularly powerful tool, but I figured that as long as I didn't do anything particularly complicated with it, that it would probably stand up to the challenge. And that seems to be where I was mistaken. So um, yeah, what a dark day. I mean, I'm being dramatic. Like, um, I'm being intentionally dramatic because it makes me feel better. But no, I should probably like I should probably do something. Like anything, right? Like, here, I'll launch Unity. That'll make me feel like I've done at least something. I've done not literally nothing. Look, freaking, like, that's the most annoying part, is that, like, sometimes the game will just, like, run smoothly for, like, a brief amount of time. And it's like, I know you can run smoothly, you stupid script. Like, I know you can run smoothly. Why are you not just running smoothly, you stupid script? Um, like, it'll just have these spurts where it'll be like, oh, I'm running at, like, 40 frames per second. Just, don't mind me, I'm just going 40 frames per second, don't mind me. And then it'll just immediately drop, like, way back down. Did it actually, like, catch on the frame rate meter? No. Didn't really register. Uh all right. So so I opened Unity. New project. 2D? I don't know. What's the difference between 2D and 3D? I mean, I know what the difference between 2D and 3D is, but like um hmm. I mean, presumably I'd want 2D. Uh Uh, so I'll just call it like side quests. Uh, or side quest. I don't know which four letters are the most important to side quests. I'll call it that. I don't care. Whatever. All right. Look at this. Look at stuff. Yeah, UE4. I'm totally gonna use UE4. Can you actually do can UE4 actually even do 2D, or is it like just? I feel like I don't know. um. All right. So oh, sure. Let's download new version. Nope. I didn't click anything. I just looked at the message for a second and was like, nope, it's up to date. Nope, nope, it's up to date. Um. All right, so the resolution is no, the resolution is not this. The resolution is 1920 1920 by uh what would the height be? I guess maybe I should just use my full resolution. No, I don't need to use that yet. I can change it later if I need to. 1920 by 320. I'm pretty sure that's the resolution of SideQuest. Oh, I should probably put I should probably stack these vertically. Yeah. Since no. Do a dance. I can do a dance. Uh what what projects, what 2D projects use UE4? Are there like any like on the market yet, or is it just like a tech demo sort of thing? Uh, do, yeah. Pixel Rat Twist. Wait, what? I am dancing. Uh, uh, oh wait, what was it? What uses high hard drive usage and whatnot? Oh, the PPM or whatever. Uh, uh, Up the process priority. Yeah. Wait, process priority in code? Um, I think well I kept doing that. Like it doesn't seem to remember that I tell hey, that's a new follower, nice. Josh Bradbury, 52, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Um yeah, like I kept doing that. I kept on going to the like Python and saying set priority high, but like for one thing, I apparently have to do that every time I restart the script because it like can't seem to remember it. Um and then what else? And then yeah, even when I do that, it doesn't seem to do anything. It like, as far as I can tell, it's like still just as crudgeler as ever. And like the few times that it's actually run like really expediently, like that had nothing to do with like changing the process priority. So I don't know. Yeah, I really like it. Really feels like I should just be able to like tell it to run faster. Because like if it's like as far as I can tell, it's entirely capable of running faster, and it doesn't seem to be using like a sufficient amount of resources to accomplish what it's trying to. I don't know. again, like, yeah. That's how I feel about that. Yeah. It's like I feel like I just wish there was like a dial here and I could just like turn it up, but no. Whatever. Whatever.